This video is on how to remove and replace the ice and water dispenser from a Samsung American style fridge door. Start by removing the Phillips screw underneath the panel on the left hand side. To remove the panel, push up with both hands and then with the left hand pull it towards you and it should snap out of its housing. As it starts to come away, move it to the left to release the catches on the right hand side, but be careful not to disturb the water nozzle underneath. With the back of the panel exposed, we need to remove the connector. Push the top of the connector to release the clip, and then I use a small jeweler's screwdriver at the side to prise it out rather than pulling on the cables. We can now unclip the wiring for the ice dispenser and undo the screws holding the unit in place. To remove the unit, spring the latches on the left and right hand side and it should pull forward. With the unit out, we can now start to remove the micro switches. On the ice side, it's got a light blue chaser on the wire. Push down on the tab and the micro switch mechanism should just pull out. The micro switches are held in place by the spring tabs and two plastic clips that go into the holes. We now remove the micro switch for the water filter side. Reassembly is the opposite of the disassembly, so we start by putting the wires back in first on the micro switches. Starting with the ice chute, which can be a bit of a fiddle, but we'll get there in the end. We can now install our replacement unit. Start by pushing the right hand side in, locating the plastic tab that goes behind the fascia and then pushing on the left hand side. Once you've clipped it home, make sure the water spout is seated correctly. Next job is to reconnect the wiring to the outer cover. Fit the outer cover again by getting the tab on the right hand side in place and then snapping the rest of it home. Replace the front screw. Power it back up again and you should have ice and mortar. The issue with our unit was this little black cog, which is a damper to make the ice chute door spring shut, had seized, so the door was staying open. You can't get these replacement cogs, so I had to buy a whole second-hand unit for the cog.